Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is the Trading Card Frog, and today I'll be your host. Today we'll be doing Pharaoh's Servant, yet another one of these 25th anniversary Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster boxes. This one looks much better than the Spell Ruler, and sadly, it doesn't have that many valuable pulls available in the card pool, but there are some very playable ones for GOAT format in this set, as well as what we saw in the Spell Ruler set. So hopefully we'll pull better this time than we did in the previous video. Jinzo is about $25, something like that, from this reprint set, so that's not so bad. It's just like Blue Eyes Tomb from the previous set. Obviously, we're gonna hope to pull it. There's also stuff like Thousand Eyes Restrict, which is about $8 at the moment of filming this video, which is an Ultra. We have Imperial Order, which is not valuable much, maybe $4 or $5 only, because it's limited and or banned according to different metas, so it doesn't see play. But if it does ever come back, it will see a lot more play and will gain value. There are cards like Premature Burial and Call of the Haunted that are both Ultras that are playable in GOAT format. There's obviously Buster Blader, which is badass looking. We have stuff like Ceasefire, Dust Tornado, and Nobleman of Crossout, which are also very playable in older format. So, you know, hopefully we'll pull something good. Dimension Hole is our first rare, and no foils in our first pack, but that's fine. There is no issue there. There we go, so that's the first pack. Now let's see if we hit gold soon. Hopefully we'll pull some Noblemen of Crossout. I really do want to see some of those. DNA Surgery used to be very interesting and valuable early on in the game because it was actually able to change some gameplays. Cold Wave used to be so relevant in the meta, but it got banned fast. Nobleman of Extermination, not a bad rare to get in the scenario where we are at right now for the special collaboration event with my friend. Since we didn't pull any any Mystical Space Typhoons, this is almost the next best thing. So very nice. And Dust Tornado, hey, 2 back row removal cards in 1 pack. Interesting. We're gonna take it. Yeah, we're gonna take it. I think Dust Tornado was already in our special deck for the collaboration event, but you know, maybe running 2 is a good decision. Maybe running Nobleman of Extermination instead is also a good decision. I don't know, it depends on what you hit. Dust Tornado can be recycled through Mask of Darkness, while Nobleman takes the spot of other potentially very good spells while using your Magician of Faith. Morphing Jar number 2 as a rare. Okay, so we pull our secret right away with Imperial Order. Damn, I love the card, but I really would have been happier with a Jinzo. It's fine though, I'll take it. Imperial Order is one of the cards I loved to play in other formats of the past where it was legal. But yeah, no, Imperial Order. Very nice looking foiling on it. Jinzo would have been much nicer, but it's fine. At the moment, this is like $4 or $5. This is also like 2 or 3, maybe, let's say 5 and 3 just to be optimistic. So we're not doing too good. We're not doing excellent. But we're pushing through. Maybe we'll pull some very good Ultras, but at this point, if we didn't pull Jinzo, it's practically impossible to make your money back on this box. Like, Jinzo is 25, the box is at least 60. You know, that would have helped quite a bit because the next most valuable card after Jinzo becomes like 10, and you only get 2 Ultras. So even if we get 2 Ultras right now, we wouldn't make our money back at all, even if they were the best ones. Magic Drain, that might actually see some play in our little event, because this negates spells, and they have to discard spells to negate this, otherwise you get to negate their thing. That's actually playable. You know, at least if they use a spell to try to bait you, well, they have to discard something else if they actually want it to resolve. And if they were baiting you, well, you negated that, which is not a bad move either. Ground Collapse, Gravity Bind, interesting card. Probably not going to play it. because we need to deal some good damage, but it is a interesting card for older formats. Next pack. Cold Wave, attack and receive. This, I want to have this exact third copy, I think, because we already have 2 in the deck, added to the deck. When you take damage to your life points, inflict 700 damage to your opponent's life points. Also, inflict 300 damage additional for each attack and receive cards in your graveyard. So, you know, when you have 3 in your deck, well, that's going to be an auto-include. Ooh, Buster Blader, okay. We're busting out the cool cards. So this is an $8 to $10 card as well, I think. Let's hope for that. It is on the box somewhat, so let's sleeve it up. Yeah, it helps. It's a pretty okay ultra. I would love to get a premature burial. Now that I think about it, the next ultra I most like, the one I want the most next would be premature burial. Then Pyre Baby. But yeah, no, attack and receive. Once you've played all 3, basically. I mean, the first one inflicts only 700, the next one inflicts 1,000, so your opponent's down 1,700, and the third one inflicts 13, so that's 3,000 damage total. But you have to take damage for that to work. But you know, you can easily just spam some giant germs or something and use those to get some advantage out of the whole situation, burning them extra and getting some extra value on the field. Gear Feed the Iron Knight, a super rare. That's okay. It's a very, very thematic card, and it's also on the booster box on the side. Bang! So yeah, no, that's a nostalgic pull. That's nice, and it allowed a lot of degenerate combos in the early days of the game. Very degenerate combos. No lie, that card was such a pain in the ass. Oh boy. But yeah, no, let's keep going. Skull Invitation, but nothing more. But yeah, no, attack and receive with giant germs, you know, that's 4,500 damage, and depending on how much damage it dealt you, yeah, can't be that bad, right? Enchanted Javelin? Yeah. Shellgrave. Now, but Enchanted Javelin is also something I actually run at the moment in the event deck, because I didn't really have much trap options. Minor Goblin Official with the old school disgusting goblin artworks. I love those. Old school. Inspection. Love this artwork as well. So simple, so ordinary, and yet so, like, it gives you a message, you know? They're actually searching this poor woman. They've taken all her clothes off and everything. She's just in a random sheet of clothing or whatever. Doesn't look like a dress or anything. It really looks like she's got like a towel or something. And they're inspecting all her belongings, and it almost looks like corruption is about to happen. Mad Sword Beast, also a very good card. Combo that with Gaia Power from the previous set, I believe, and you get a 1900 attack piercing damage monster. Very easy to do, and if you equip it with, for example, Axe of Despair or Malevolent Nuzzler or whichever other card, really, it gains attack and it just starts piercing turn 1, and it deals so much damage. Forced Requisition. That's not bad. One side down, other side to go. Hopefully, we'll get a good ultra on this side. Like, I want an ultra I want to play. Like, Premature Burial would be nice. It's very, very useful, as it would get cards back from the graveyard. Yes, you have to pay life points, but it's very good. It's almost an auto-include in all GOAT decks, honestly. Magic Drain again. That's not so horrible. Maybe we'll include a couple of those. They're a good card. Next, pack. Driving Snow. Cold Wave again. Morphing Jar number 2, and Grave Robber. Okay, so that's an iconic card, yet again. I don't think it's going to see play in our little event thing, but, you know, it's definitely an iconic card. Joey played this in the anime for sure. Select one spell card from your opponent's graveyard. You can use it as your hand until the end of turn. You can use it as your hand. I hate that wording. But if you use a spell, you take 2,000 damage. But you know, like, don't just copy Pot of Greed. You need to copy something like Delinquent Duo at that point. It's, yes, you will pay 1,000 life points, but your opponent will lose 2. It's worth it. Or copy, I don't know, a removal spell or something. Cyber Falcon, Light Force Sword, a rare. We still have good odds of getting Premature Burial. Come on, Heart of the Cards, don't disappoint 2 boxes in a row. Shadow of Eyes, attack, and receive. I think I had 2, but I'll put that aside. School Invitation. I'll put it aside just in case. Next pack. Steel Ogre Roto number 2. Enchanted Javelin, Thousand Eyes, Vampire Baby, no foils. Foiled again. Okay, next pack. DNA Surgery, Gifted Mythical Elf, Prohibition, not a bad card at all. No costs, anything, just declare card name and block. This is good going second in our older meta. Oh, Goblin Attack Force. No! No! It's such a beautiful card, but no! It's useless in our meta. Anyways, Prohibition might see some play. Goblin Attack Force is a good old school card. Don't get me wrong. I sound so disappointed, but I'm not that disappointed. It's mainly played in a skill drain deck in that era, and there are no skill drains available in our little event game, so that's not gonna help much. But yeah, whatever. If this card attacks, it is changed to event position and stays there until the end phase of your next turn. So you can't even switch it back next turn. It's bad, but it does clear boards with 2300 attack. And it is Earth, so if you play Gaia Power, it does gain the 500 extra, so 2800 does clear almost any boss monster from that era. Almost. It's not bad. It's just, you know, it's not great. Appropriate! We are only left with 1 super and 4 pack. Let's go from the bottom up at this point. I feel like going from the bottom up. Started from the bottom, now we here. Nah, nothing. Okay. Well, Dimension Hole is our rare. Next pack. They've been opening very poorly these last few packs. Enchanted Javelin. Shift. Nothing. That's fine. Don't tell me I stopped right where the super was going to be. That's stupid. It's fun though, it makes it last longer, but, you know, unexpected twist of fate. Steel Ogre Roto number 2, Cyber Falcon, Hayabusa Knight, and oh wow, I actually did skip right at the right time. This card being able to do 2 attacks each battle phase is also a very good card in the Earth deck back then. You played this with Gaia Power, that's 1500 easily, and any other equipped spell made it at least 2000 attack. For example, Sword of the Mad Beast, or that would make it exactly 2000. Or you can use Megamorph, but that has its risks as well. You could use easily other cards like Axe of Despair and Malevolent Nuzzler and everything like that, so it made it a very good damage card. Final pack of the opening should be a super. If it's more than a super, I'll be even happier, but, you know, Nobleman of Crossout would be the best super. 1, 2, 3 to the front. Come on, Nobleman of Crossout. Come on. Nobleman of Crossout. Come on. Come on, give us 1 very good super. No! No! Okay, well, it is what it is. We have 3 attack and receives. Yippee. Mishazur is not bad. This might be added to my deck, depending on how many Sephiroth armors we pull in the next box. Fairy Meteor Crush. No, wait. Sephiroth armor was Dark Crisis. It's not going to be an Invasion of Chaos. Okay, maybe I'll add it. Anyways, Fairy Meteor Crush. If the equipped monster attacks a defense position while you inflict piercing damage. It's not horrible. It's not horrible. It's just, you know, it's not a magical pull. It's a mystical pull with the fairy power, I guess. Anyways, so yeah, that's that for that. In our rares, at least we pulled a couple playable cards, different strategies and stuff, but mostly Prohibition and Magic Drain are going to be worth playing. Light Force is interesting, but I'm not quite sure I want to use this too much because sometimes it's better to get advantage or clean negates. Noble Line of Extermination will see some play as well, so that's at least we got some useful rares. For our supers, I think only the Dust Tornado is going to see some play. The rest is just going to be looking nice in a binder. That's pretty much it. Goblin Attack Force and Buster Blader are in the same boat, same for Imperial Order. And value-wise, this has been hell. I think all the rares and all this together is about $30 max. So that's one of the least valuable openings we've done of these 25th anniversary boxes. Again, just like what I said for the LOB box, and I might have not repeated it since, but I still believe it's applicable to all of these boxes. Don't open more than one of each. Like, you're not gonna make your money back. This is much more of a collectible item. Open one for nostalgia, enjoy yourself, keep a few sealed if you want, because they might and probably will gain value in the next few years. As soon as they're not easily available in stores, they will start gaining value because people will always try to make YouTube videos with nostalgia bait. And although this video kind of does fall in that category, I'm doing this for myself much more than just to entertain everyone. I love these old sets. Like, would I have a poster of Pharaoh's Servant if I didn't love Pharaoh's Servant? No, I love Pharaoh's Servant. It's a very classic set for me, and I love a lot of the cards in here. So of course, I'm doing this for myself as well as for you guys. But a lot of people will be looking to buy these boxes in, for example, 5 years, when the 30th anniversary comes around, and these people will want to open some old vintage or nostalgic cards, and these will have more value at that point in time. So if you have these boxes at that point in time, well, you're maybe going to be able to sell them at a small profit. So yeah, that's what I would recommend for all of these boxes. Just open up 1 or 2 of each max. Enjoy yourself with friends and family if you've played with them in the past with these old cards. Enjoy the nostalgic field trip, and then keep the rest sealed to profit eventually, or maybe at least make your money back on your initial investment. So yeah, again, this has been fun. Although I didn't sound too thrilled, these are very, very good cards in my opinion. Like, Imperial Order is great, just not in the current meta, but this is going to see some play if it comes back from the ban list. Buster Blader is such a great card for a binder. It is such a nostalgic card. Very beautiful artwork as well. Just gotta love this so much. Goblin Attack Force, I love it. It's just not very playable. Dust Tornado, Grave Robber, Gearfried, very good nostalgic stuff. So yeah, until next time guys, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I did somewhat, yeah. And until next time, it's been a pleasure, and ciao.
Few thanks to give. First, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, sub, bell, comment, share, etc. It really helps. Second, I want to give a big thanks to my friend BuddhaBelly42 for making the animation for the channel's intro. It is much appreciated. Go check him out on his social media accounts. Third, but not the least, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who supports me, my channel, and its mission, especially the ones on Patreon. You peeps out there are the ones making this work. On that note, follow me on my other social media accounts. Lots of bonus content to entertain you guys and gals, so check it out.